Okay, now we're gonna start this one with being a bit honest. I know I like to wait after SmackDown for doing these, but I have some fair excuses. One, it's a busy time right now. Two, we're doing SummerSlam on a Saturday. Oh my lord, I still really don't understand it, but if you've seen my NXT predictions, you already know I am more than happy to do the pay-per-view Saturday and the takeover Sunday. How is everybody doing today? It's your boy here, Apollo, from Down, Down, Up, Up, and it's time to talk about what's going to be going down tomorrow at SummerSlam. Ooh, biggest party of the summer, and what a match card we have. We have 10 perfect and not so perfect matches going to be going down that have been announced as of right now. But like I said, I am having this out before SmackDown. Things could be changing. Things could be remade. If it's anything big, you might see another video pop up before SummerSlam. I've done it before. If not, we'll see how we feel, and hopefully it will be a fun enough show to watch, enjoy, and review. So let's get right into it, minus the fact if you have not seen my NXT predictions video, feel free to go on the channel, check that out. Fun time indeed. Just like this one's going to be a fun time. I'm not even going to play. I got them on the paper right here because there's no way I'm remembering 10 off the top of my head, including some that have been made last minute that are sort of already out of my memory enough. So let's go down. First off, kickoff. Are we going to get any kickoff matches? Probably, at least one. So I'm going to be doing my predictions here. Any title matches, possibly the IC title, maybe. I'm going to have any title match. Title's going to be retained. If we're getting any matches non-title, I'm actually going to pick the heels for any matches on the kickoff. So there you go. Knowledge. Moving on. Raw Women's Championship match. Nikki ASH defending against Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Now, if you saw my predictions and my results in review video for Money in the Bank, you'll know I was actually backing Nikki quite well, and when she won, I was ecstatic. If you thought that was something, imagine my reaction the night after when, while Raw was actually glitching in my area, I could not see the finish of Charlotte and Rhea Ripley the night after Money in the Bank. But I saw Nikki come out, cash in and win the championship. I was so happy for her. I know apparently the gimmick is not going overly well with most of the fans from what I've heard, but on TV, it seems like it's holding it up solid at the moment. I don't want to see Rhea take it back this soon. I don't want to see Charlotte Flair just get it back. So I'm going to pick Nikki again to retain the championship, get a nice good feel win. In my opinion, this should either be right in the middle of the show or this should be kicking off the show. So I'm going to pick Nikki to retain the Raw Women's Championship there. Boom. Lovely start. Okay, let's go on to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, shall we? Usos defending against Mysterios in another lovely match. Their one at Money in the Bank was good, minus a bit of a sloppy finish, but now we seem to have been moving away from the sloppy finishes when it comes to one partner kicking the others back into the pin. If you've seen it, you know. If you haven't, I don't think you need to worry about it, because I don't think we're going to be getting it here. I think the Usos are going to win more defiantly in this case, because we've also been sort of teasing Dominic and Rey Mysterio breaking up. It's been sort of a long time coming, but if it's going to happen, SummerSlam would sort of be a nice time to do it. Think about it. Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, custody of Dominic ladder match, and now we are planting seeds for them drifting apart in this case. If I had to predict that, I don't think we're going to be getting the turn here, but I do think the Usos are going to be retaining the championships here. Mysterios are going to try, get in each other's way. Usos are going to be taking full advantage of that this time. So my pick is the Usos, still the tag team champions. Okay, let's go on to another one. Bit of a personal one, this one. Edge, Seth Rollins. I'll be honest, after Edge and Roman, I don't really know if I'm looking forward to this match from a wrestling fan perspective. Edge and Roman was slow, long, drab, whereas Edge Rollins, I can see being quicker, more fast-paced, and more involved with the crowd on the personal level. This is, what, again, 7 years in the making, so to speak? If Edge doesn't win this, I'm going to be confused unless he is going away again. But I don't think Edge is going to be leaving anytime soon. So I'm going to pick Edge to beat Seth Rollins, keep the feud going, because I'll be honest, this has potential to finish at Hell in a Cell. The problem is, we're not doing Hell in a Cell because we've already done that earlier this year. So, maybe something big at Extreme Rules. An Extreme Rules match might be enough, but with these two, I could see something like Last Man Standing. I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe even I Quit. Considering we were supposed to get Bayley Bianca I Quit, we did not. Let's throw that on a personal level when it comes to feuding. I think Edge and Seth have the potential to carry, but for this match, Edge, without a doubt, to get his revenge from Money in the Bank and longer, and get a nice good feel win that we haven't really seen Edge get this year in person. If you want to count the Royal Rumble, fine. I personally wouldn't. All I saw in that building were screens. So WrestleMania did not get. Money in the Bank did not get. Let's try on this, aka SummerSlam. Moving on. United States Championship match up next. Sheamus defending against Damian Priest. I'm actually quite happy that this made the pay-per-view. I don't usually expect United States Championship matches on the pay-per-view anymore. But this making it made me happy. It made me warm in my tum-tum. Props if you get the reference. And I actually am going against sort of the majority opinion on this one. I think Sheamus is going to be retaining the championship here. He hasn't really done much when it comes to defending the title. And even though Damian Priest feels like he should have his moment here, Sheamus is a bit ticked about his bro kick being used. He's not a happy camper. He will probably cheat to win, but I am going to go for the Celtic Warrior to retain the United States Championship here. Like I said, I'm not sure what it is about this one, but I don't see Priest taking the U.S. title from Sheamus at the moment. I'm picking Sheamus. Moving on. All right, we're getting there, though. Okay, let's take a break from the titles right now. Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal. This one has become seemingly more impossible to predict because of rumors, future storylines, and a bunch of nonsense I keep hearing recently that relate to Drew, Jinder, Goldberg, and Saudi Arabia. I don't really want to get into it because it sounds ghastly from one hand, but if it were to happen, oh my lord, I can just picture the internet being so mad with rage, blinded rage, that I'd be laughing the whole time. Again, I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to pick Drew because, let's be honest, Veer and Shanky are going to be ringside. It's a straight-up match. It's a man with a sword. What's he going to do? Is he going to stab Jinder Mahal and cause a disqualification? Oh, the Lord, now that I think about it, I can actually see them doing it. Drew swings the sword at him, and it's just a disqualification because of sword. Oh, it sounds so stupid, but no, I'm picking Drew. This will just be a nice moment for the crowd, I think. But I'm not sure if the feud ends. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Pardon me, I am surprised that this did not get a stipulation. I was gonna bet these two were gonna do a Punjabi prison match. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I honestly thought we were building to, and maybe we still are at a later date. So, but Drew McIntyre to win this one. I just don't really understand. I love Jinder. Jinder's great. He was one of the best things for a while with me, but I don't see him getting the win here. And Drew has been screwed so much over lately when you include his matches with Lashley, Miz cashing in beforehand, and getting screwed at Money in the Bank. It would just be nice to see Drew win, so I'm going to pick Drew. Moving on to another one. This is possibly the one I'm the least interested in of the whole night. Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie. I don't care about Lily. I don't care about Doudrop. I love Viper. I love Piper Niven. I despise Doudrop. It's just stupid nonsense, and I'm picking Eva Marie to win. Oh, there we go. Did I get something out of that? All right, I guess I'll explain my thinking. Alexa Bliss now holds everything lasting about Bray Wyatt nonsense with her character, and Bray Wyatt's character with WWE's control loved to be a big fat loser at like some of the worst points, and Eva Marie hasn't really done anything since she came back to WWE. So I'm thinking a possible nonsensical win over Alexa Bliss is going to be that win and make the crowd mad and get the heat magnet back on Eva Marie like she plays it to. So I don't know what to expect out of Doudrop and Lily and all that stupid nonsense, but I think Eva Marie is going to win. That's really all I have. So we'll see. This could be the one I get botched the most out of the whole show, but give it some time. We'll see what we get. All right, let's move on to another big one, though. Let's get out of that low-key feel. Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. Oh, my lord, we really teased that this wasn't going to happen. But RK Bro back together, Orton giving Riddle the respect, the hugs, the crowd popping like crazy, challenging AJ Styles and Omos for the Tag Team Championships. Oh, here's how it should go down. This should start the show. It should be a wild ride for the crowd, and one RKO to AJ Styles later, maybe two. Yeah, maybe two. And we have new tag team champions. I'm picking RK Bro. If this doesn't happen, I'm going to be so confused what we've been doing and building to, despite the fact that this was announced much later than it should have. I don't understand. I don't understand why we wouldn't do it. This has turned Orton's career around for a betterment when it comes to entertaining, and Riddle has just been the Lovejoy out of nowhere in the past year in WWE. So, I gotta pick them. The one thing that's conflicting me. What if Riddle turns on Randy Orton? What if they have the nerve to have that happen? Or, like, they both go for an RKO together, but Riddle RKOs Randy and leaves. The crowd would blow up. Omos definitely should not take the pin or submission in this, but it's gotta be RK Bro unless we really pull something big out of the hat. Omos is big, but when it comes to RK Bro, I'm invested enough to say I know they got to win those titles. So, despite my little interest in what could happen, I'm picking the challengers. We'll see what we get. Okay, let's move on. I guess 3 matches left, right? I'm pretty sure, as I just look around the room. Let's talk about the WWE Championship next. Bobby Lashley, almighty, defending against Goldberg. As funny as this is, but hey, I love Goldberg. Goldberg's great. I'm probably one of the few who can consistently watch and just be happy whenever he shows up and see if he's going to do something or not. As bad as it was, I was ecstatic when he won the Universal title both times. For probably the wrong reasons, but I love Goldberg. Am I going to pick him for this match to win the WWE Championship? No, I'm not. It doesn't make sense. This time it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Even with a Saudi Arabia show potentially coming up, it's not like it's official yet, and COVID can change plans just like it's been doing since it became a thing. So I'm picking Bobby Lashley to retain the championship. It will just be like the Royal Rumble. It'll probably be a lovely couple of minutes of big spots and finishing and a 10 potential winning moments that are kicked out of or surviving in shock. But no, Lashley can't lose the title to Goldberg. I don't see that happening. If it does, I'll probably be happy about it. But Lashley's been doing such good work with things lately, and I already have a later scenario with him. It's got to be Big E coming back to Raw with the Money in the Bank briefcase, cashing it in, and beating Bobby Lashley to win the WWE Championship. That's how I see his reign ending. Goldberg loses this, goes away for the rest of the year, and we'll see him a couple of times next year. Just like how it's been for the past little bit. That's how I see it going down. We'll see, though. You never know. Next up, SmackDown Women's Championship match. Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks 2. I was happy to see Sasha come back. I was even more happy when she turned on Bianca after really teasing that she wasn't going to the whole SmackDown. So now that they're going to be doing it again, I'll pick Sasha Banks. I think she's going to win the championship back via shenanigans, and they continue going on with this for a little bit longer. So yeah, I will pick Sasha Banks, and we will see where this goes. This is probably one of the harder ones, and I don't want to dwell on it too long because both results make sense for a number of reasons, but I am picking the challenger here. Sasha gets it back, and Bianca goes back chasing for a bit. Does she get it back? Probably, if we're being honest, but I can see Sasha winning this one, though. So, Sasha. Now we're jumping into the main event. Oh, goody. And if it's not the main event, I'm a bit confused. Roman Reigns, John Cena, Universal Championship match. Well, what more do you want me to say? Gotta be Roman, isn't it? Yeah, it's been working too hard for it not to be Roman. Cena is going away again for movie-related stuff, just like he usually does, and I think the only date that's currently active known is the Raw versus SmackDown show, or like the draft show that's being planned for September. I think Cena was promoted for that, so that's not enough to make me think John Cena is going to beat Roman Reigns at his best with this amazing reign, amazing character work, and what people seem to really think is building to either The Rock or Brock Lesnar. So, yeah, it's not a match I'm looking forward to. It's just the moments I'm looking forward to, because I'm not being suckered in to the wrestling. I was suckered into it at No Mercy in 2017, and I didn't like it. So I don't think there's going to be anything new about this one, but Roman Reigns cheating a bit more will probably be a bit more funny to see. If Cena wins, I don't really see myself having a problem with it. It's just not my pick. So Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, we love you, still the Universal Champion. And if we have another crazy moment that ends the night, like Cena coming back at Money in the Bank, I'm not really sure who it would involve. So we'll see what happens. Keep it on the low key. I think that's it. SummerSlam 2021. Predictions. Finished. That'll do it. That'll do it. Hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the shows. Enjoy doing whatever you're doing. Keep safe. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm always happy to have you here. I will see you, I believe, Sunday for my results and review for SummerSlam. And then, of course, Monday for my results and review of NXT TakeOver 36. And that will probably keep us on the low-key feel until we get to AEW's All Out. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. All my peeps in the house sure are. Have a great day. Happy to see you. Keep it real.